here today to celebrate the finale event for the Farnworth Focus Team, which has been running for 18 months. So we started off by transforming a void property opposite Asda at Eskeff House, and we made that into an office space where lots of services from across B1 Homes came together, and different partner organisations joined us in the office where we could offer a drop-in centre for local people right on the doorstep. So we didn't assume that we knew what people needed. We went out and we door knocked over 800 properties to find out what the priorities were for our customers, and we then put all that into place, and all the work that we've done over the last 18 months followed that data. What made this work was the team behind it. We've had a whole array of people involved from services across B1 Homes like repairs, neighbourhood safety, neighbourhood services, our community engagement team, lots more partners like the police, health services, elected members, the council, many more, and they've all come together working under one roof to address the community needs.
A core part of this project was offering tenants and residents a UCAN service. A welcoming and safe space was provided where customers felt free to report issues such as antisocial behaviour, housing, repairs, financial difficulties, and that's just to name a few.
Over the course of 18 months, we have supported over 800 residents. Our top 5 inquiries were housing, utilities, food, antisocial behaviour and repairs. Our financial gains were a total of £83,000 by issuing more than 590 fuel vouchers, 51 emergency food vouchers, 31 SIM cards, and helping the residents with other inquiries.
So all of this would not have been possible without the help and support of our internal and external agencies such as Citizens Advice, Guild of Health, Smoking Cessation,
our money advice, income management and the neighbourhood services.
As part of the Farnworth Focus Project, I've created the Farnworth Focus newsletter, which are distributed to 806 properties. In the newsletters and the You Said We Did section, we talk about things that our residents have asked us to complete. This can be things like repairs, cleaning of streets, or anything else that you've asked and we've done. Once we started and moved in September, we did a baseline survey, which some of the key points that came out from the baseline survey was around fly tipping, lots of litter lying around, it was around drug and alcohol issues, ASB issues, and outstanding repairs in the area. What was also mentioned was there was not a lot of activities for the community, especially for kids in the area. So from that, we've done 23 community events now in the 18 months that we've been on this project. We've also set up action groups, and basically they're there just to tell us what's going on in the area, what are the concerns of the residents, what can we do. We've also done some police surgeries because crime and antisocial behaviour and drugs came out from the surveys as big issues.
This project has been a little bit different than the last one. The Great Home Estate was 200 properties. This has been 800 plus. We changed a little bit of way of working. I changed my boss a few months into the project, and she decided that we'd have a planner and he'd plan all my work out, which has worked really well.
I book in the house MOTs for the Farnworth Focus, and then I raise any jobs off the back of Darren's inspections. which we then go out and complete.
I'm Darren's supervisor. I help Darren complete all the repairs on the project and offer support from other areas when required. It's been lovely working with you all.
With the surveys, what went out, we've got through nearly every single repair up to date. I think 400 plus repairs have been done, and then provisionally it's claimed back about £80,000 worth of money. Because we've gone a little bit quiet and we've got the rest of all the jobs up to date, we've managed to do a lot of outside work where we've looked at leaking gutters, rainwater pipes. So literally we've covered everything from MOTs on the properties to all exterior repairs as well.
Darren, who is absolutely amazing, and I cannot say enough good things about him. Within 2 days of me bringing it up, cleaned all the black mould off my walls. He painted over it and fitted a vent in, and I have not had any issues with black mould since.
It's been lovely to hear such positive feedback of all the work that we've been completing within the section, and we look forward to working on our next focus group within the Farnbank area.
You want your flowers?
And your check, you've got to have your check on, haven't we?
We've engaged between 50 and 100 tenants and their families in creative engagement activities at all our community engagement events over the last 18 months. We created a community banner at the very beginning at Hesketh House with lots of residents to give them some sense of ownership. And so the banner was displayed on our Hesketh House building to give us identity, and so everybody knew where we were if they wanted to come and see us or visit the UCAN. The creative engagement offer was an opportunity to bring families together in their own neighbourhoods, get them involved in positive activities, to have fun together and get to know their neighbours better. It was a really successful thing to do because lots of the families in Farnworth are really creative, which is really nice to see. We gave our community a quality arts experience free of charge with access to materials and equipment that would not be affordable, especially with families with lots of children. So we're really quite proud of doing that for them. And I'm so glad that hundreds of them have been involved. We've also given hundreds of tickets to our tenants to help them access high quality theatre experiences at the Octagon Theatre. We also bought 75 tickets for local amateur theatre to help people go to theatre locally and see the difference between professional theatre and amateur theatre, but to see that there is theatre on their own doorstep and they can access that any time at low cost. Creative engagement is an important part of the local Live Well initiative launched by Bolton Council Creative Health Partnership, championed by Andy Burnham, and it encourages people across Bolton to engage in creative activities to help improve their mental health and well-being outcomes generally just across Bolton. Farnworth have had a great big slice of that because we've had creative engagement throughout the whole of the 18-month project.
Are we ready?
Where are the prizes?
Runner-up number 2. And our little winner is here. Oh.
Our team, Neighbourhood Services, have been part of the Farnworth Focus Team since the project began. It's enabled us to have a more joined up approach, enabling us to work as part of a team and also provide a more effective service for our customers. We've also been more present on the estates. That's the whole team have been out and about. So again, we've been picking up more issues in that way. It's also given us access to targeted budgets, which has allowed us to deliver environmental improvements such as jet washing footpaths. We've also replanted shrub beds. We've removed damaged fencing and replaced it with new fencing. And we've also worked with local primary schools where we've done litter picks and planted bulbs. All of this helps to improve the environment, and it's a quick win which residents can see and helps them to feel better about the places that they live.
ready.
Hi, I'm Jacob. I'm a resident of the Asda estate. I've seen a bigger interaction from the community, especially with days exactly like this, that you've come out and you've held an event. Usually we might get 1 or 2 people in that little square in front of the buildings playing out, but once you guys have started setting up stuff, it's like everybody comes out the woodworks. It's really crazy. Just seeing the amount of people that come out, it's people that I've sometimes never seen before, just come out, chat, enjoy being part of that area. But obviously you guys have also helped massively with issues around the area too, be it antisocial behaviour or the most common one that we all know is the bins. We're able to bring up stuff that maybe you guys might not be seeing in the area. We get to interact with the councillors that are always there. Having this action meeting and bringing it up in person and saying these things need changing, it's helped us organise between ourselves, getting people together to go out and pick litter. There's someone now that goes around every couple of days and just helps pick litter, and she's doing it by using stuff that has been provided by the focus team. It means the place looks tidier now.
The community's more together, the place is cleaner, crime is down. Now we've got litter groups that go around all different areas. They have these little get-togethers where they have they organise little things, for the kiddies in the area. And it's super cute. The last one they got to meet Father Christmas and get gifts and play games. And it was great. All the kids came out.
It brings the family together and the community around. For my kids is more keeping them off the streets, and they enjoy it. They're not very sociable kids as it is. If they don't get involved, then they're not interested. Well, I like to bring them and get them interested in all different activities.
You're welcome.
Sandbags. How do you feel, Sarah, now the project's coming to an end in Farnworth?
I feel quite sad, really. I feel quite sad about it. I've met some really nice community members. My favourite part is getting to know the community, definitely. Getting to know the community, building up that trust. And I get a real joy from helping people. So when somebody comes with a problem, I will try my very best. If it's not me, I will get them in touch with the right services to get the problem solved for them.
Starters mean to go on. I'm still going to be doing the litter picking in the area that I am, which is, the Asda area. But I'm hoping that the new person who's going to be taking over is just like Sarah. Sarah's been fantastic. I'm really, really sad that the whole community is really sad to see her leave our area, because we've gotten so used to having her here, because she's been here for 18 months. People are just starting now to being able to freely talk. They just started to get that in a community section with her here, and now she's going to have to go and reproduce what she's done in this area to another area. But it's just sad to see her go.
You get close to a lot of tenants and stuff, you get a good rapport with them, but it will be nice to go on somewhere else and do exactly the same.
Oh, you know what? Driving today to this event, we felt very, very emotional. That is our last one. But I'm happy with what we did in the area, and happy seeing the smiles on the children's faces today. But also ready for the new challenges. I think the favourite part was every single event, and seeing the smile on the children's faces, but also the adult, all the engagement we had with our customers, and seeing how all residents are getting together.
I feel that we've made a really positive impact, and I've really enjoyed working with the community, as well as internal teams within B1 Homes and external partners as well. I was sad to leave Farnworth, but I think the work will continue elsewhere and continue to have a positive impact. I think it's worked really well getting all the internal teams together, and by doing that we're bettering our customers' lives and giving them a better service too.
I'm passionate about Farnworth, always have been, always will be, and in some ways exciting because we're going to a new area, and we're going to an area where I live, in actual fact where I used to live as a young person, so that's quite interesting. I'm looking forward to a much varied demographic at the next area, quite excited about that. Sad to see some of the families say bye-bye today, that was quite sad, and lots of them were asking about are we coming next year, and that's quite sad, but you know, we can't give it to everybody all of the time, but they've had the share. Ooh, the highlight for me the level of engagement. There's been a lot of engagement at our events. I think the minimum is probably 50 in attendance and over 100 at the very busy events, and just non-stop with the arts table. It's like there's an appetite for the creative side of life, and I love that. Probably the highlight of my, time at Farnworth Focus, I think.